spend it, I get it right back.
I flip it, I spend it, I get it right back.
It's my time, I'm about to attack.
It's my time, I'm about to attack.
Design on me, I'm feeling great.
Design on me, I'm feeling great.
Perfect timing, I ain't never late.
Alright man, so we're back with another random topic video. But as y'all can see,
scenery is different.
You feel me? We're trying to do different shit. We're not regular YouTubers.
We're not just a reaction channel. I say this a lot. We mean it. Like, that's an actual...
We want to do our random topic videos. We want to do our rant videos. We want to do public interviews.
We want y'all to like us for us, not just the content.
Yeah, like we want y'all to like the content too, but we want y'all to like us for who we are as people.
It makes us want to do it more,
and hopefully we inspire y'all to do it.
And if y'all want to
do, you get them.
Look, also like if y'all want to do YouTube too, and y'all in New York, hit us up.
Yeah, we could do shit. You feel me? We cool people. We don't have no problem. And the topic for today's video is, what is it like to live in New York?
I feel like we should go in order.
Alright, but real quick, before we do that, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications.
If you're not subscribing.
Make sure you leave a like on the video. Watch all our videos, man. That's all we ask. Don't not just the reaction videos. Just watch everything. Make sure y'all follow us on social media. We appreciate all the support. But yeah, so what do you mean we should go in order? What is it like to live in New York?
I feel like area.
What do you mean, like where we live?
Yeah, like location.
If you don't know, number one, there's 5 boroughs.
Yeah, 5 boroughs in New York.
Right, and we might actually do a video about that. I didn't tell you about that, but I'll tell you about that later. Okay. But basically, there's 5 boroughs. Yeah. I don't really know how to explain boroughs because I don't know if anybody else has it. But like, it's basically 4 parts. It's Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, and the Bronx.
Manhattan is an island just like Staten Island.
And then you got Long Island too, but that's not part of the boroughs. But it's still part of New York City. I don't understand why it's not just 6 boroughs. Yeah. But it is what it is.
And Brooklyn and Queens is together,
basically.
Along with Long Island being a part of Queens.
Yeah.
And then the Bronx is a part of upstate, but it's closer to Manhattan.
Yeah, so you got your 5 boroughs.
Facts.
Right? And that's where everybody is split up and where they live and shit.
Yes.
And then, you feel me, like, just different shit. It's just like, I don't know, like, New York is not like no other place. Like,
yeah. Unless you're saying like Chicago or maybe LA.
Like, this place is similar, but not.
Yeah.
It's really one in its own. It's not like. And it's something you gotta experience for yourself. Like,
some
you can't
people
be like,
say,
yo, I went to New York before, like, tell me about it. Nah, you gotta experience it.
And I feel like a lot of people, when they think about New York, they automatically think about Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's not just Manhattan.
I mean, shit. First of all, number one, it's not even the biggest part of New York. And it's not even where the most people live. That's just where people know. Like, oh, the World Trade Center, Madison Square Garden, like
it's the epicenter. Basically.
But it's not really like. I mean, I guess you could say this is where most of this shit is lit at. But
that's not true because Brooklyn be lit.
Yeah, I guess it's between Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Yeah, Brooklyn, Manhattan.
Like, niggas don't say no. Like, niggas don't be like, yo, I'm coming to New York. I'm going to the Bronx.
Yeah, like nobody ever was like, I'm going to the Bronx. Yeah, unless you're coming from Connecticut to down.
Like, people don't do that.
Or you're already upstate.
So yeah, like the center, main
epicenter
is Manhattan. We don't really call it Manhattan though, because once you're from here,
we just be like
the city. Yeah, that's what we do. But I mean, it's really something you gotta experience for yourself. Like the subway, how many people are
the buses,
how many people are just outside. Like
it's really a vibe.
Yeah, it's not just like there is never a point where you will go outside and not see people. That would never happen.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna see somebody.
Unless you live like somewhere in like
it gotta be like a dead ass part of New York.
Like Queens have some dead parts.
Yeah,
like you have some parts where you just might not see everybody.
But
then you bust a left, bust a right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might bust a left, bust a right.
If you live in New York or you come to visit, just know you're gonna see a lot of people.
A lot of people is gonna be.
And another thing is like
the city does not sleep.
A lot of people are, well, yeah, that's why they call it that. But a lot of people are not like, I don't know.
Friendly.
That's just how New York is.
Like you stare at a nigga too long, nigga might be like, what the fuck you looking at?
Like if you go to when I went to other states and shit, they like, good morning.
Good morning.
And
yeah,
I'm like,
hey,
fuck this nigga saying good morning to me. I don't even know
why the
you.
fuck you looking at me like that?
Like,
but they just want to be like, they nice.
Yeah, they just being nice. But in New York, our way of being nice is just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Like, just go about
Don't
your
even
day.
say you like my kicks. I think that you trying to book me or something. Like
don't say good morning. Don't say good afternoon. Speaking on girls, I will say that I haven't been too many places outside of New York. But from my knowledge, as far as where I'm at right now in my life, some of the most beautiful girls are definitely in New York. I would definitely say that.
Because everybody comes here.
This is basically like a multi-culture
melting pot.
Yeah, basically. That's what they call it.
Because not only people from New York live in New York. There's people from
everywhere.
Yeah, like last week, we seen somebody that was from Washington D.C. I swore I thought she was from New York, bro. I was like, oh,
you would have thought they was from New York.
The way
they was talking.
They was just walking around chilling, like they wasn't lost. They didn't have their phones out. Like,
and this is one of the biggest tourist spots.
Yeah,
like where we are right now in Manhattan.
Another thing,
of the biggest tourist spots. But what are the good things though? Fuck the bad things. What are the good
things?
Food.
We got some fire food places. We can't cap.
You don't feel like that's everywhere though? Not everywhere, but like a lot of.
But I'm saying like famous.
You can find anything.
I feel like it's anything. Like it's not just you can find fire vegan food, fire Jamaican food, fire Asian food, either Indian or Korean or Japanese, Chinese, all that. Then you got fire Italian food.
You're not lying about
then
that.
You got fire I don't know. It's everything. You want
so boom.
Smoothie.
Let's just say a list. So what would you say like? What's the 10 best things about living in New York?
Food.
One, food. It's not in order. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're just saying food.
Things stay open late.
Okay.
Females. We have a corner store.
Okay.
Accessibility.
Fashion. Like clothing and all of that shit. This is one
clothing,
of the best places to buy clothes.
It's the best place, other than Paris. This is
You don't think LA is probably lit?
No, bro. This is literally fashion central. Literally.
Okay.
Everybody be here, bro.
All right. What else?
I said accessibility, like to get around. Like you don't really need a car. Other places you
definitely don't.
Other places you literally.
As much as we personally hate the subway. It's one of the best things.
Yeah, we don't need a car.
Because you don't need a car. You literally, like, you could get anywhere on the train.
Literally.
But, like, since we've been doing it so long, we don't want to do that shit. It's like, but, yeah, that's one of the best things. Like, you don't need a car to go to the corner store or to go to the gas station.
Hop on a bus, right? Niggas say you don't need a car to go to the gas station.
I'm saying because in other states, that's niggas corner store.
That's niggas corner store, yeah.
Exactly, we don't have to do that.
Nigga, we have a corner store.
Yeah, we don't go to the gas station for shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Food, clothing.
Damn, you said another 10. Views.
You said what?
View.
The view?
Yeah, the view.
Nah, this is a fire-ass view.
Come on, bro.
We're gonna show y'all this scenery. This
view is fire.
This is definitely fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Network. It's everybody here.
Networking.
You can literally network with anybody. Like you don't even know people that do YouTube until you ask them, and then you find out that they do YouTube.
I mean, shit. As much as I heard that LA is a great place to go,
New York is a
take
great
off
place.
your career. I heard. Well, people definitely say New York.
Bro, J. Cole.
But we here though.
Yeah,
so
I guess it's
because we're already here. We don't feel that.
Yeah,
but
we don't feel
come
that.
here
and literally be like, yo,
like
J. Cole. Like I know I said it, but J. Cole literally came here nigga literally loves Queens because he said
So
it
how the
catapults his life.
So why that shit don't work for niggas like us?
I feel like because our mentality is like, yo, we accessible to it.
It's probably because niggas don't go outside.
No, not even. No, I'm saying I feel like because we're accessible to it, it's not like, yo, y'all got access to this or access to that. They looking at it like, yo, bro, I don't come from this, my nigga. My nearest neighbor was 2 miles away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our nearest neighbor is like a step away.
Shit, nigga, is five steps away.
Nigga, not even 2 steps away. Nigga, you step too close, you bump into him, nigga.
Yeah. I love New York, but at this point in my life, I'm ready to leave. But I would never discourage anybody from coming here. But oh shit, we didn't talk about that either.
Rent.
Yeah.
That's
living
not good
here
though.
is one of the worst. Living here, the worst thing about living in New York is the amount of money that you have to spend. It doesn't matter where you live either.
I mean, not true, because you can live in the Bronx and you can get
That shit is still probably more expensive than any other place.
That's true.
That's the one downfall of living in New York.
Oh, tax too.
Yeah.
Tax.
Yeah.
You get taxed. I think it's
You get
50?
your federal tax, you get your state tax.
50?
I don't know. That shit is a lot of money though. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, it's like 30 or 40 or some shit. It's a lot.
That shit is a lot of money. Taxes, the amount of money that it costs to live here, and I guess you could say violence.
It is
violence everywhere.
Nah, New York. Cause I'm telling you, I think it's because people think that this is a beautiful place, and people don't think that this shit go.
That's crazy though, how the sun wanna just decide to be beaming on niggas in the middle of niggas recording. But yeah, like that's the 3 worst things about living here. But besides that, I would never discourage anybody from ever living here, cause
I feel like it's just a great place. I feel like even though I know you don't want to live here, still, I feel like I have to raise my kids somewhere around New York so they can understand. I feel like New York gives you like, not that you're like a grittiness, but then
I mean, but
understanding too. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but you can still instill that in them without them living there.
I don't think it's the same thing though.
Why not? If you get
because he's not gonna have that same
but whatever you
mindset.
A lot of the time, I mean, if you raising them right, whatever you tell your kids, they most likely gonna listen to. If you're raising them right.
I just feel like
if you tell your kids, for instance, don't do drugs, it's not good for you, and you keep instilling that in them, they're not gonna do it. Now, if they do decide to do it,
that is not
then there's nothing
you
else
know,
you can do.
You know, kids do the opposite. I was just saying, like, the mentality of the way that people in New York think is like for self.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, it's the concrete jungle. It is like that because it's a big city, so it's so much people that's here. It's like, yo, first come, first serve, my nigga.
Survival of the fittest. Like
literally. But I don't want my kids to not feel like they can't have what they want to have, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want them to feel like it's just something that you gotta just have it. Nah.
I don't feel like they have to live here for that to happen though. I feel like it just depends on how you raise them. The fact that you were born here, that's not true. That's already enough.
That's not true.
For me at least.
I don't think so, because growing up in Connecticut, like if my kids was to grow up in Connecticut, it's not gonna be the same thing because it's not New York. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're not gonna understand subways and shit like that, obviously, but
I want them to understand how to move and be tactical and not move as if they're not.
But you can teach them that.
I don't know.
I feel like you can teach them that. I don't feel like they have to. I feel like whatever you learn from this, you can teach them that. They don't have to literally experience it themselves. Like,
another thing about good things, right? We said it's a melting pot, but I feel like we need to understand that, like, it's literally every single culture here.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, you can find literally anybody here.
Anybody.
And then you got literally like areas and places where like basically like Chinatown.
Yeah.
Like it's literally all Chinese people.
Or Little Italy.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. I think Chinatown in New York is bigger than Chinatown in China.
Alright, that's cap.
No, I don't.
That's
like,
cap. That's
okay,
cap.
not
That's
bigger,
cap.
but better.
Hell no.
Bro, Chinatown in New York is crazy. How
You just walked through
how
Chinatown.
How many blocks does that shit go on for? That shit go on for a while.
It probably like, I think it's like 2 miles maybe, the most.
OD. You have to experience New York for yourself.
Yeah.
To completely understand what it's like to live here. Or just like enjoy everything that's here. You have to experience that yourself.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
But yo, that's the end of the video.
Facts.
It's your boy Zente.
It's your boy Rob.
It's another random topics video. If y'all want to see more videos like this, make sure y'all leave a like. Subscribe if you're new.
Turn on notifications if you're not subscribing.
Make sure y'all follow us on social media. And that's a wrap, man.
That's a wrap.
Phone jankin', cause they see that I'm up now. They wanna know when we linkin'. All that shit getting shut down. Gotta move like a kingpin. City tryna get it cut now. All this heat that I'm bringing. Bet I got what you want now. True that. Walk in the spot, they like.